Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. But welcome back, everyone. Happy Friday. The weekend is upon us. To us people that actually work during the week and don't have to work on the weekend, we are free for 2 days until we go back. Yes, and my son is my parent, a 13-year-old parent. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and get back started. All right, so we are now, well, we are in episode two. We're going to be in day two. Okay, my Friday was chill. I was very, very happy. I got some stuff done for work. Had some other business to take care of earlier in the morning. But for the most part, as far as for my work day, it was pretty easy. There were no escalations. There was nobody sending me threatening emails. It was a great day. Look, it was an awesome day. Like, I didn't have to rush to get anything done. I'm pretty sure Monday everything's gonna be on fire, but uh, oh, Friday. All right, yeah, I was tweeting out stuff and everything like that, and getting ready to go. I really, I really do love this. It is called frostytools.com. But basically, you'll see my name appear. I'm not typing all this. I'm not. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Okay. I am an office sheet, but I'm not that good with the typing and being all witty like that. But no, this tool is frostytools.com. It has been very good. It's been very great. So if you ever want to give it a try, oh hey, go check out their site. Their stuff is really good, especially for your streams. Oh, you use it too? Awesome. Frosty Tools is freaking great. I freaking I'm a benefactor of it. So it's worth the $9 a month. Honestly, it has been such a fun tool to play with. I freaking love this tool. Oh my back. Okay. Yeah, I'm really liking the tweet. Like, it makes the tweet for you. So it's just like I add like a few like hashtags to it and everything like that. And then I just go, but it makes everything for me. I love it. Tweet sent. It is a great thing. It's a beautiful thing, as my dad said. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But no, I freaking love this tool. I love it. I really do. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and get into episode two, Turnabout Sisters, and we are on day two. Now we're going to be doing investigation. We pretty much we did not clear Maya of being the murderer, but we are looking for this missing third person. We already cleared up the situation where Miss April May, it seems like she knows a whole lot more of what's going on with this. I think, but she also had herself set a good alibi, but I think she also has a partner in crime. My voice acting is not that great, but at least we got at least we got voicing. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it that you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally wet? That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I have something to get her to talk. Alright, let's look at the wiretap. Why did you keep a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Mia Freeway, hello, how are you? Alright, Buttered Dad. Tapping people's phone is a crime, isn't it? Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. B, how are you? Oh, you probably got ads, but hi. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom feeding, scum sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does he have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? All right. Let's look at our stuff. I don't know if I have anything to talk to her with right now. How's the gameplay so far? I just started on the last episode of the first game and found out that it's like 12 hours long, so I took a break to watch. No, it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. I am on the second case on the second day. So I'm trying to figure out what I can show her to make her talk, because she ain't talking to me right now. And how are you? How did you enjoy? Well, since you're in the first game, what did you think of the first two cases? Let's go here. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Alright. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The game gets better from the third episode, to be honest. They don't tell you who the murderer is, and it's way harder and more confusing. Ah. Well, thank you for letting me know. Just I know it's a little bit of a spoiler, but you know, it's okay. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Hmm. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm just imagining things. He didn't say that the first time. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. They are both mostly tutorial, but they are fun. Ah, the sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Yes, water the plant. Do not let it die. Okay, let's move. Oh, that's all I can go? I can't go. Huh, okay. Um, let's go here. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. I've had the game for like 3 years, but I've just started playing it again, and I forgot how complicated and difficult it gets sometimes later on. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have played up to case 3 before, but that was years ago when I still had a GBA, when I had a Game Boy Advance. So yeah, it's been a hot minute. So it's like I don't remember most of this stuff at all. So I'm like actually really enjoying playing this, and I'm just like, ooh, huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation was swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It would be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? Yeah, I was like halfway done through the fifth episode, but I generally don't remember it. I really don't remember anything. So, you're our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Yeah, I don't really remember anything with this, so this is like a breath of fresh air for me. And welcome back, Butter Dad. Okay, let's talk to him. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry a sense of danger. There we're in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo? Aha. Could you tell me about the hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Mm. Hello, I have returned from changing my daughter. Ah, the baby butter. The buttered baby. Oh. How old is your daughter? So I may have kind of replayed like 25 hours of gameplay all over again. Don't regret it though. No, this is really fun. Three. Oh, enjoy them while they are young because next thing you know, they're gonna be going to high school. I'm dealing with that. My son has one more year of junior high, middle school, and then he's off to high school. I don't think I can take it. Okay, let us examine this room. Okay, we still got the two glasses.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yes, that's how I felt. The worst is when they learn how to run and climb things. Okay, I'm gonna say this before we get back to the game. I'm so lucky. I I have been told by so many people that I lucked out in the kid department because I did not have to worry about my son putting things in his mouth. Weirdly enough, I have to tell him about not putting stuff in his mouth now because he does have these Lego sets, and every now and then he'll just have like a random piece and he just pops. I'm like, get that out of your mouth! Stop! He just like Just like you're not 13. I don't get it. But I didn't have to worry about him getting into stuff. I didn't have to worry about him putting this, being curious about light sockets. Even though we had it baby proof, we didn't. He never went to them like that. He never was trying to get stuff and like stick stuff in the socket or try to pull it off. My son, me and my husband are very lucky. We had a very easygoing kid. I have no children, since you know I'm 18, but I got like 8 nephews and 2 nieces. Oh, that's enough right there. That right there would be like, you know what? I don't want kids. I got my nephews and nieces. I'm good. That's good. I'm good. I'm right here. I'm good. Yes, the cool aunt is the greatest title. That's probably one of the greatest titles you can have. I only have my one and only. Look, I have my one and only son, and he will have my one. We are both happy. We are both content. But like they grow up so stinking fast though. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fay and Company law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Dude, this is not like a stage play. Like, okay, at 5 o'clock, just look through this telescope for $5 and we'll reenact the murder. Like, no, this is a law office. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Alright. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderous wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. I checked this right. No, did I didn't check it. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. But if you could refrain from touching those, that words. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. But they had iced coffee though. That wasn't, well, she had iced coffee. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Okay, we checked this, we checked that. Nothing here. Okay. Oh, no. I can present him. Hmm. Let's move. Unpopular opinion: iced coffee is overrated. I can do either or. I'm kind of particular about my coffee. I do prefer it hot, but I will not turn down like a caramel frappuccino from Starbucks. That is like my treat to myself. Okay, let's go. Uh oh, some. Oh, where did that big old picture go? Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out. Is out today again. I'm not a fan of coffee. Period. Well, fine. I don't care. Nah, it doesn't float everybody boat. You know, I actually blame my grandmother, my paternal grandmother. She got me hooked on coffee because she was always drinking it. And so, me being the kid that I am, probably around 8, in between 8 and 10, I'm like, Grandma, I want some. And of course, I got a sweet tooth as a kid. She liked her coffee sweet. So, lo and behold, I like coffee. As a barista, fair enough, but working with coffee makes you develop a bit of a love hate relationship with it. I understand with that. I mean, that's like with anything. My first job was when I was 17, and I used to work at, if you know, if you're in the U.S. or anything like that, there is a chicken chain. It's not KFC. It is not Popeye. It is called Church's Chicken. You can usually find it in more southern states. I believe there's one in California too, but mostly in southern states. It is called Church's Chicken. I worked there for a bit, for like a year and a half, until I graduated high school and then went off to the Navy. I will never eat there ever again. I would never eat at another Church's Chicken again. Okay, I take that back. I like their honey butter biscuits. Yeah. Oh, okay. So there is one in Ohio. Like usually in the South, it's a bunch of them. It's a chain of them. It's a lot. So, but yeah, I would never work at that place again. Never work. I would never get their chicken again. There are only a handful of stuff I will go back for, but if I can find it somewhere else, I will go there first. But at least their honey butter biscuits, I will go back and do as long as they're very fresh. And they do have good fried okra, but it has to be fresh fried okra. Don't If you ever go to a place and you like okra and you want to try fried okra, and they just want to scoop it off whatever's there, don't take it. Ask them to drop it fresh because it tastes the best fresh. At this point, I have everything from my menu so many times on lunch breaks that I'm just kind of done with it. That happens. I love me some fried okra. See, that okra has to be fresh though. Don't let it just be sitting there. uh, it is good. Just like fried green tomatoes. I haven't had those in years. All right. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. All right, let's look at the obvious thing that's missing this big old painting. As a European, I feel very confused at what fried okra is. Oh, yeah, anything non-fresh tastes horrible. You don't know what fried okra is? I'm gonna have you to look up like Church's chicken fried okra, or just like any southern U.S. fried okra. It's so good. I have a friend that just absolutely hates okra. It does not matter, but it's so good. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, yeah. It was a painting of um. Was it sunflowers or a fisherman? I think it was a fisherman, wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable paint. a very memorable painting, anyhow. Yeah, that painting is gone. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. No, that's not what I'm looking at. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Ooh. Oh, she looks. Hmm. Is that their mom? That's their mom? I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. It kind of reminds me of Mia. So that may be her mom? Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Yes. I think I'll swap them then. Because this guy just looks. Well, I mean, we already seen him in the prologue and day one, so I'm gonna take this photo because I'm pretty sure we gonna need this because he was the one who did it. He did it. Jay Sneak said, "Hey Jay." I try not to, but I do a lot of save scumming. I'm going to show it to April May because the Bellboy is pretty much like an open book. But I also want to send it. You know what? I'm gonna go to the Bellboy and then I'm gonna go to April May to see what's up. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. No clues here. All right, I think I've checked everything, so let's move. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. Let's present. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. At some points, I get something confused doing a cross-examination or investigation when there is more locations that I'm just like, well, one hint couldn't hurt, right? I do a lot of save scumming, especially for the cross-examinations, because I will have an inkling like some evidence will go towards a certain statement and I'll just save right before I present it. So yeah, I do a lot of save scumming. I mean, the game is basically designed for that. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Yep, have him write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yeah, he does this to people in the game in his head. Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. All right, now let's go back over to Miss May. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. presents. Have a look at this. Look, I said several times I'm not telling you. Ooh, that face change though. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? Like Mr. Sawed was low key genius. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, no, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I got my proof. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. My reaction to April May was, what's next? June, July, June, July. I kind of got a chuckle out of it since we are in the month of May now. I was like, April May. Now I'm getting somewhere. Okay, she's vulnerable now. Should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to you. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be more inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with you. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow, I think you're not up to it. Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I hoped. Oh, poor little lawyer. And you were so close. This isn't working. I think I worn out this piece of papers. Damn it. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. The man in the photo is the one I want. Why did April May not want to talk about him? She must know him. Maybe I need to get the other photo? Hi, Lucien. Everyone, Lucien D. Kaiser. This is my lovely husband and also the design art person for my motto. This is Husbando. Husbando number 1. All right, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? What is the time for you right now? Because it's almost 3 a.m. here. It is 8:43. Yes, he came up with the base design for my model. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, you were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I rather much you gave me some information. All right, let us talk. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things have gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Oh, right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of it. I, sold it. See, yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure if I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how that's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't. I... mumbled. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? I will, sweetie. I was just thinking about that. I was like, after I was done with this, I'm going to take some water, drink some water. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue. Red White. Blue. There's something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photographer turned to Mr. Grossberg. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about this. Alone. Alright, so that is gone. Okay, he removed the photos. So let's move and let's go over to Blue Corp. Oh, look, that painting. Let me hydrate. Yeah, I chose the nicer option for April May, so she didn't talk to me. And I don't have the picture and stuff or the affidavit anymore, so yeah, if you choose the second option, I think you basically just kind of bully her. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just in. Okay, dude, your word. These are not real words. I was just inquisitively asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquibly? Yeah, exactly. I'm getting tongue-tied by this. Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic what what vocabulary? What? These are not real words. What is this guy's problem? Oh, okay. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, corporation expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes! This guy's arrogance meters off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary? Secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like she's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Yep. On the night of the murder, were you at April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'll be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Well, what kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. I say, we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder of NCEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. But you only have blue dots in your tie. Everything else is dotted. Fantabulous, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grodyberg. What? Ugh! Oof! He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it. For it's you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. Compensation. You came here from Brody's Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. So, pretty much this guy thinks he is untouchable. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Okay, so you claim to see the child. Yes, I did. Let's go to Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is that? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... okay. That's about the painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was it not? The one you said you had no intentions of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp, Wright's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know that you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Yep. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many words. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. No, DL6. What is the DL6? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the police. It was 15 years ago. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye, indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This was what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. That case is DL6. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. Police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told him, right? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police was mocked far and wide. Secret, and looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Wright heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was flashy. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you could still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have reported something of what she found. Ah. Okay, let's go back to the office. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. I'm gonna look on the shelf. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and corrosion. His name is? The record stops there. So, Mia knew Grossberg. All the cases the chief worked on. Let's see. J through F. Nothing much here. Biggest part is at the end of S. Suicide? You. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspapers. Let's find the most disturbing. Alright, article about a politician's suicide. Check them. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh. The worst situation is when you're in a cross-examination part and you see the contradiction or lie but don't know how to prove it. I usually end up just screaming at my computer. Don't scream at your computer. Okay, so I found some information. Um, Maybe I should go back to the law office. I found this in Mia's file. So she was investigating Red Wright, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this to court. Not a bad idea. Is there anything else? Apparently, Miss May isn't questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Let me go back to the law office. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant. Anything else? Plant, phone. Okay, I did check everything. The only other place would be here. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Hey, Ebony. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated in your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Okay, so... There's no point in asking someone this quick and straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of it. It's like, I don't have anywhere else to go. I checked everywhere in the office, but I'm afraid that if I show him this clipping, he's gonna take it for me or do something worse to me. Like, save's coming. I don't want to do that because I got a feeling he's gonna take it from me or something. I don't want him to take nothing from me. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to that politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in a lot of suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. You're right or you're wrong? You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed a murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case will be as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in local lawyers associations, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupidly inept that they'll make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. They got there quick. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Man, see, this is why I didn't want to do it. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wow, White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, cheer me on in court. Well, you can cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Maya, don't change. I adore you. Wait. What? What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really. I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. All right. We're going to save. And give me a moment. I am going to take a little bit of a short break. And also drink some water and stuff like that because that was a lot of reading. So give me a moment and then we can conclude. I guess I can put on a little bit of music. While we are waiting. All right. So all right, be right back. All right, I am back. And just in time. All right, let's cut the music. All right, we have cut the music. We are back. Hope everybody enjoyed their 10-minute break. It's good to get up, stretch, get some water, all that jazz. Ugh. All right, I have already saved. We are on day 3 on the trial, so let's get going. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edward. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have a judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty in the story? And you can kind of see that Edgeworth is not happy with that. I will do anything to get my verdict. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Hmm? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. Hi, Suna. How are you? Happy Friday. I hope your day has gone well. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. This went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Wright is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. I'm going good, enjoying my day off. Yay, days off. Yeah, today my work day was pretty easy. Got a few things that needed to be knocked out, so by Monday it should be done. But yeah, still gonna be busy next week. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Corrupt. All of them. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my... What? Locution's confused? Name. These two are great together. I can see why he didn't want to call him up to the stand in the first place. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to be more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh, ho, ho, ho. I hope you have made your peace with God. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9. It was about 9 o'clock. It was quite. I was quietly perusifying, that is, reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard the lamb coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Miss Lloyd. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Wow! Judge, I didn't get a cross-examination. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I was just gonna say. Let's see, I believe it was about 9 o'clock. I was quietly perusing, that is, reading to you some papers by the window. Of a lamb? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Miss Lloyd. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. What is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40. 40? Add them together? I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is this judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant. This has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You make a good politician. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Prende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. That's not what Miss May said. May. She said the victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and then struck. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. So, I'm safe coming. But this should be correct. But that's because that ain't right.
Objection!
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, ho, ho. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plan. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness it. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Because I'm trying to think. Because he said she went left. So if you're saying the killer is up front, I can't move. I don't have a marker. Is in front, and he said she went left. Would have made her go towards the lamp in her chair. May is saying that she went right. So she was trying to get out. Because we know the killer is red. So technically her going right would have been his left. So both were right. Because May looking from the window would have saw her going right towards the door. And with him looking at her, she would have been going left. But looking at it towards the hotel room, it would have been a dead end. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Yep, he's the killer. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah. Why do you think what we think he's saying? Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lord. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of this moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. This in no way would ever happen in a real court of law. Never. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. He ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right, chased her, and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Okay. First assaulted, she ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. How did y'all only you saw the first hit and then you saw the second hit? Like, why would y'all not look at the whole thing? Okay, so the issue that I have with this. They said I hit her twice, right? I want to use this. So they said it died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. It didn't say multiple hits. It just says a blow by a blunt object. That's what I want to ping him with. You do hold it first. So you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this scene. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything.
Objection!
The prosecution requested the defendant refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why he's mad at me? What did you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. He chased her and delivered the final blow. So each of you saw, that's where I was trying to get. So each of you saw different parts. Absolutely, that's right, of course. Why did you pick up that one phrase? Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. I'm gonna use this.
Objection!
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. I beg. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did hit her in a single blow. What? The whop, indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Ooh. This is almost over. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, it is. That is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. Witness shall revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Then, the killer, attacked, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. But the... Now before, you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. Hmm.
Hold it!
Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No. Triple no. How would I? How could I?
Objection!
I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you hearing the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edward. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna save some here. The reason why looking at this, if he was looking from outside the window, how would he have seen the lamp? The lamp is out of view. Hmm. Lamp is definitely out of view. But it said a light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. And broken remains of the light of the glass light stand broken beyond our recognition. It's like I kind of want to suggest this. Let's do this.
Objection!
Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh, just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea that it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problem. Yep. Big problem. There's a big problemo. Problem here. What problem is that? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definite, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over.
Take that!
Look at this. Oh, that dog. It is a flying bug in here. My cats are going crazy. These are the floor plans. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Uh, uh, ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claimed, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law office. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah! Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix. What? Forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Hmm? What? I said you should confess your crime. Argo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Now he brings the wiretap into question. Because at least that would get him with a lesser charge. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgewood, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you enter Mrs. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law office. That is when I saw the accursed lights. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgewood. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the basis conjuncture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. Leave it to me. I feel faint. I would too. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law office. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. This is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Yeah. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Mrs. Faye's phone conversation. This proved that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I had entered the Faye and Co. law office. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Undeniable fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye and Co. law. Those were obviously Mr. White's. Were they? You said obviously, so were they tested? And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on them. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into Faye and Co. law office. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? That has no bearing on the current case here. But why would he need to go and place a wiretap though? That is the question. That is the question. Why would you be going in her office and doing that? Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. This is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression. Such a delicious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh, well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. I don't know. Tisk, tisk. That was so short of a testimony. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore, Mr. Wright. Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! You made it again! Hey, Phoenix! Yeah? There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fade women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true power. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court records, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, last light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was in the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand a week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Don't do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Order will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. So now we have the actual receipts.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Co. law officer beginning of the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of
Objection!
Edgeworth. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Argo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people names and Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Oh, don't tell me it was the list of the people that took their lives. Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. I find it funny because Edgeworth was supposed to have like this perfect record. We didn't gave him two losses. No, one loss. Gave him one loss on his perfect record. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I have both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix. Take care of, huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'll probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. And good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Aww. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. Yay! The end. We have finished case 2, or episode 2. Turnabout Sisters. A brand new episode has been added. So now we have Turnabout Samurai. All right, so we are going to stop there, and I will pick this up tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we're gonna do our usual coffee with Cozy, and then we're gonna jump right into this case here. I actually have been enjoying going through Phoenix Wright. I have played this game before, but I only got up to like this case. And I believe this case is much, much longer. I think this one takes like the full 3 days. And this one was really like, it was long, and it was like a lot of information in gathering the evidence and figuring stuff out. So definitely going to start this one tomorrow after we do our coffee with Cozy. And also tomorrow I will be debuting a new little model that you guys may get a kick out of. And I think it's very fitting for the Coffee with Cozy morning, Saturday mornings. So I will show that off on tomorrow morning. But for now, I am gonna go ahead and end stream for tonight. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Let me see the availability of the people. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm sorry I got started late and everything like that. So we're gonna keep it chill and a little bit low key. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you guys over to Sly, aka Gray Fox. It looks like he is about to start Bourbon Night, what he does every Friday and everything like that. So I'm gonna send you guys over his way, and you guys have a good night. Again, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.